Have you ever wondered why Wile E. Coyote never ordered food from ACME? Think about it. There he was out in the desert chasing the Roadrunner, but never catching him, despite ordering every possible weapon and contraption in the ACME inventory. Why not just order a nice, fat, juicy turkey instead of chasing that stringy, bony Roadrunner? Well, talking about Jacob as Coyote yesterday reminded me of that old cartoon. And if Jacob was Coyote, that is trickster or deceiver, then his uncle Laban was the Roadrunner, always one step ahead. Because of his deception and theft of the firstborn's blessing, Jacob had to run to Rebekah's brother Laban in Haran to escape Esau's wrath. That's in Genesis chapter 27, verses 41 through 45. When Jacob arrived, he fell head over heels in love with Rachel and willingly sold himself into 7 years of labor for the right to marry her. And that's when he ran into the Roadrunner. On the wedding night, good old Uncle Laban sent his older daughter Leah into the marriage tent instead of Rachel. Jacob, the young trickster, got tricked. He was fooled by Laban, the old trickster. Now Laban made a lame excuse about not marrying off the younger daughter before the older, but it was clear he just flat out deceived his son-in-law. Now, like the Roadrunner, he was way ahead of Jacob and manipulated him into another 7 years of labor for Rachel. That's in Genesis 29, verses 21 through 27. But God was blessing Jacob and caused his flocks to grow. When Laban's family began to resent his increase, Jacob had to pack up and run home. But he couldn't beat the Roadrunner. Uncle Laban caught up with him, and only a warning from God kept him from harming Jacob. In his 1872 book, Roughing It, Mark Twain described his travels across the western frontier of America. And in it, he called the coyote a living, breathing allegory of want. That was Jacob and Laban, greedy, grasping takers, solely focused on the here and now. Fortunately, God had better plans for Jacob and protected him. That's in Genesis 31, verses 22 through 24. And over time, his character improved. But what about us? Is that you or me? I hope not. But I do hope you'll come back tomorrow for another Morning Minutes in the Bible. Until then, this is James McClenny hoping you have a great day.